Yes. Yep.
Okay, so today's the 21st. I'm going to give y'all some ideas and some things that y'all can be prepping for the holidays. I'm going to do a screen share. And then we are going to do a booking blitz. And I know y'all like, yay, I'm so excited. So be thinking of 5 people that you want to call, actually voice to voice, and just say, hey, is there any reason why we can't get together for a virtual party tomorrow night at, and y'all know the times. There's one at 7 Eastern. Are y'all all Eastern? Yeah, you're all Eastern. 7 Eastern and 10 Eastern. Okay. All right. So y'all seen me show the new holiday products, right? All the cute holiday products. By the way, I got 30 of these. And y'all know that these are like super duper cute. There's 3 different fragrances. I call it flavors. And then you've got the Mint Bliss with the cute little soft socks. Oh my gosh. I just want to snuggle with them. So, and the miniature brush set, this is super cute too. And if you'll notice, every one of these things, except for this, could fit perfectly in a little holiday mug of some type. Okay. Hi, Ireland. Bye, Ireland. Mommy's waiting. Cat. Go find something to do. You're distracting me. Okay. I'll just talk to the kids and not talk to y'all, and then you'll be like, we feel left out. So there's 3 brushes in here, and these are all great brushes for your eyes. So here, this is a liner brush. This is a crease brush, and this is a big blending brush. And you guys, the price points on these are amazing. I am not doing specials. I'm not discounting it because, so the Mint Bliss with the free socks is 11. So if you put that in a mug and you charge 12 for it, and I don't worry about tax and all that, just charge 12 for it. That's a great gift. The mini blending sponge set is 12. Now what I'm thinking about doing with that, with the little mini brush or mini blending brushes, is blending sponges, I can't talk, is taking them out and leaving 1 sponge in there. And that's where I'll put like my business card or a little gift certificate or some tinsel. And then you can also use these as a gift with purchase, put it in a cute little gift bag. Okay, it doesn't have to be in this container. Okay, so I'm splitting those up. The citrus and the berry parfait and the coconut mousse, which smells good enough to eat, they're only $18 for a hand cream and a lip balm. You guys, we're now beating out Bath and Body Works. We are now beating out Bed Bath and Beyond on our prices. So don't discount them. The Mad About Masking set is $25. And originally I was going to split these up as well and do like a blending sponge, a mask, and a brush set. But they are so stinking cute the way they're packaged. Have y'all seen this? Okay, the little packaging.
Oh, my dad did.
Super cute. Super cute. Okay. And that's only 25. And remember, we never say dollars. We just say the number. We don't say dollars, right? Okay. And then what I put together to get names and all when I'm out and about, because I do go out and about a lot. I go to the Dream Center. I go on Tuesdays. Then I go to Costco. Then I come back and prep for our virtual party, because for me it starts at 4 in the afternoon. But you know, church, Bible study every Thursday morning. I don't really talk to people in the grocery store. They can be kind of weird. But what I did was, oh, I meant to get out of the car. I'll get it out for the next meeting. I wear a face shield now. So I can talk to people and smile at them, and I don't look like the local.
They're already up there.
So I am going to mute. We have a little bit of a man's voice in the background. There you go. So you get it on Amazon, and it's a face shield that sits on your nose just like sunglasses. I'll show you in the next meeting. But it's really awesome. Now, I don't know if, like Amy, where you work, they probably still make you wear a mask. But in going to the grocery store and stuff like that, people do a double take. And they're like, where did you get that? And I'm like, okay, everybody who asked me today where I got this amazing face shield gets a goodie bag. What color are your eyes? Because what I do is I put a color card in here for their eye color. And I hand it to them and I say, have you been blessed by anybody today with a goodie bag or a swag bag? And they'll say, no. And I'm like, okay, well, here it is. There's a little miniature hand cream in there. Or you can say lipstick sample or cheek color sample or a sample of whatever. And the color card that's best for your eye color, and a gift certificate for you and up to 5 friends to have a virtual party on Zoom. See what I'm doing with my face and my mouth and my head? Okay. And then I say, oh, by the way, they've taken it, they've got it in their hand. I say, oh, by the way, my name and number is in there with my business card. Would you mind terribly giving me yours? And I pick up my phone and I get their name and number. Okay. It's a real afterthought. You know, you're almost walking away. Oh, by the way, my name and number is in there on my business card. Would you mind terribly giving me yours? And that way I can follow up with you. What's the best day for me to call you? And you guys, you can literally do that in 1 minute. We're going to talk more about these kind of things in the next hour, but I just wanted to give you all that because I just think that is very, very powerful. Now I want to show you guys Melita's site. They did some really cool stuff. So let me pull it up. Don't want that. I think I'm going to have to go to that. Let's go to Facebook. So these are some of the ideas that are on Melita's Facebook. But now this is very fancy. Okay, I don't tie bows like this. That is way outside my pay grade. Okay, but if you're good at that, that is a great idea. This is actually the 12 days of Christmas. So you have all these little boxes lined up and then a big bow coming around the whole thing. And that usually retails for around $2.99 or $3.99, depending on what you put in it. I don't know where they got this cute little snowman thing, but I just think the way they packaged it is so cute because it has the socks and it looks like that the bow makes him have a little top knot, or I guess her have a little top knot, and then coming out the bottom. So I think it might even be just a tube, but that is super cute if you're crafty that way. And then this is very simply done, the citrus sorbet. So because of the way it's shaped, you're gonna have to use double-sided tape, okay, in order to have the bow really stick to it, okay? Unless you go around and then put something on top. But what a great use of any orange ribbon you have. Holy smoly. Okay, this is the berry parfait, same idea. You'll notice that these are all gold. The little dots are gold. So you want to get lots of gold ribbon, gold, gold, gold. And also another thing I want to show you real quick too. Don't make it too Christmassy. So don't put little Santas, don't put little Christmas trees, little candy canes. Why? Because what's the holiday right after Christmas in February? Valentine's Day. Thank you, Alice. It's Valentine's Day. So this could fly for Valentine's Day. If you just took off the little crystal things, it works for Valentine's Day. You want to be thinking like that. And also, it works for Mother's Day, correct? So you can, if you can create a couple of boxes where you have all these kind of gifts, then you're ready to go. Now, this is very Christmassy for the men. This retails for $26. It's the Ocean and the True Original. Men love this, guys, especially if they travel, because this is under the size that you can have in an airplane, okay, that you carry on. So it works for that. So that's great for people who travel, and people are starting to travel again, okay? They are starting to travel again. Is this not so stinking cute? Okay, they've got the little snowflake there and the bow, and I just think it's so cute. But again, you know, you might want to consider taking this and, you know, kind of doing it almost like a Christmas tree ornament and selling it as an ornament. You could open it up, put a little gold shred in there, bam, done, okay? Think outside the box. Oh, something else I wanted to show you. Well, I'll wait till I get to the next one. Okay, this is the mini brush set. So all was open it up. And y'all, I have to look at ideas like this, okay? I am not Susie Creative. And they stood it up in here and they tied a bow around it. Now, I would probably stick it in the mug because that's how I roll. And don't get Christmassy mugs, just get like generic mugs, okay? This is the Mad About Masking, okay? They just got it all wrapped up with cute little socks. I want you to notice too, if you're gonna do a virtual or an in-person holiday open house or anything, I want you to notice they have one that's wrapped and one that's not wrapped. Y'all see that? Because it's super important that people see the product. And you don't have to wrap up 20 of them. I wrap up one. And then I tell them, I always have the disclaimer, each one is unique and it may vary a little bit from this, okay? But they need to see what the product is and then what it looks like when it's all wrapped up. Now this is the 12 Days of Christmas collection. So this is something that if you guys want it, I'll put it on our Facebook page. Molita doesn't care if I take her stuff. But it's all kinds of gifts. And you don't have to wrap it up this way. You can wrap it up however you want. The way I do the 12 Days of Christmas is I use a roll-up bag. And right now, the roll-up bags with the word love written in every language in the world, they are still on closeout for only $13 wholesale. Okay, they might even be 12 now. So I bought 20 of them because what I put my 12 Days of Christmas in, that's what I put, you know, your string of gifts in, whatever you want to do as far as that's concerned. Look at the clear proof. How cute is that? I know y'all have
something over the window.
Hey, be mute. Okay. I know y'all have lots of vases around your house, or maybe even odd wine glasses or cocktail glasses or something that are kind of mismatched. And you can put the product down in that. I love shred. I love gold shred. And y'all, you can buy a bag this big of gold shred and use it for everything because it only takes a tiny bit. You don't grab hunks and hunks of it. You just grab a little bit at a time. Okay. But that's really cute. Okay. So do y'all have any questions about any of that? Y'all, if you have a question, you're going to have to unmute.
Is it possible for us to get those pictures so that we can show the same thing, show that same presentation?
Sure. I am going to put them all on our Facebook page. She just sent me a message an hour ago, and I just opened it up. They did all that.
They look amazing.
I think they're super cute. And as long as you tell your customers, your gift is going to be individually packaged, so it may look a little bit different. Do y'all know how to tie bows? You know to get ribbon that's wire ribbon, right? Yes. And you know the day after Christmas, I don't care how far you drive, you go to Michael's and you buy all their picks for 75% off, and you save them for the next year. I have bins of picks. I mean, I'm looking at a cute little pick I have right now that I got last year, and I get 25 or 30 of them, and I put them in a box and it says Christmas, and I use them the next year. Smart. Because we are not here for one season. We are here for a lifetime. Correct? Sarah's like, now I am. Yep. Okay. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. So the last thing I wanted to cover with you guys, because I really want to let y'all get off to do a little booking blitz, is what, and you get to ask me anything, what challenges are you having right now that I can address? And this isn't the whine and moan session. This is just, well, this is what's happening. What ideas do you have?
For me, it's just getting because right now, the people that I run into are people that I'm warm chatting right now. And to get them to just reply back. I met someone yesterday and today. My goal now is to get at least 5 names a day and to see how that can, or maybe a new script for me to reach out to these people as I meet them, and to just keep my team motivated. They're, you know, to make sure that I can keep giving them new stuff. But for me, it's a new script that I can right away send them as I meet them.
Okay. So are you talking about a text message that you can send them?
Yes.
Okay. So Alice, let me ask you something, because I can give you text scripts all day long, but let me ask you something. If I were to meet you and I said, oh my gosh, it's been such a pleasure, you know, seeing you today. You're so stinking cute. Is there any reason why I can't schedule you to be in my virtual online portfolio? Well, that's a compliment. So you're going to say, well, sure. Okay, well, here's my card. My name and number is on that card. Would you mind terribly giving me yours? And you get their name and number, and you say, what's the very best time that I can contact you? And you write that down, okay, in your phone. And then the next thing you do is you think about what would get you excited about responding to someone.
Are you asking me, or what was the question again?
What would get you excited if I sent you a text about responding back?
It's a good question.
You got a text from me and it was just 2 or 3 sentences. Okay. Do you, real quick, while you're thinking, do you remember the last week or the week before, I said you guys have to do 3 to 5 touches to someone before you throw Mary Kay at them? Now, you've already thrown Mary Kay at her, so that's okay. But you've got to track it. So you've got your little notebook, right? Or you put it in your calendar on your phone, and as soon as you get home, you put it in your notebook that you met Joanna Shipe. You met her outside where you were having lunch, dark hair, blue eyes, says that she's available on Tuesday afternoons to chat. So you need to send me a text immediately. Joanna, it was so great meeting you today outside of Chili's. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better. Bam, that's it. Okay?
That's it?
That's, and you see if she responds.
Okay.
But if she doesn't, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. The next day, I would say, hey, Joanna, you said that Tuesdays are a good day for you to talk. What time today can I call you real quick? I love using that, you guys, real quick. What time can I call you real quick so we can schedule your virtual makeover and I can feature you in my online portfolio? 2 things, virtual makeover, feature you. And if that person had a bubbly personality or they were real, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You can say, your eyes are gonna stun the world. Or your smile is gonna look awesome wrapped up in Mary Kay.
So when you feature them, do you feature them using the Mirror Me app and having them to send you the picture, and that's what you feature online?
I'm not really doing the Mirror Me. I'm just getting together with them for a virtual makeover, sending them a color card. They can get a color card in the mail in 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Color card and little sponge tip applicator and you know, a few lip samples. And then always send the Time Wise normal dryer combination oily. And y'all, you can literally put that all in an envelope.
Okay. So the skincare in a look card, okay, and a sponge applicator.
For the skincare and the look card. And then when you do schedule them, you say, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to share your appointment with several friends? I might not have time to get samples in their hands, but they can watch you and it'll be a kind of a show and tell.
Okay.
Now, guys, in 48 to 72 hours after you meet somebody, either on Facebook, virtually, face-to-face, whatever, it is imperative they hear your voice again. Okay? Even if it's a voicemail. Because that's how you connect. You connect with the voice. You don't connect with the text messages. You connect with the voice. We're building relationships. And then, you know, everybody that I book, I ask them, do you have 5 or 6 friends anywhere in the country that you haven't been able to see or talk to in a while? Well, yeah, I haven't been able to see anybody for 6 months. Who do you know in another state? Because, give the next idea. What are you doing as far as the states? There you go.
We are covering the nation with faces across the U.S. So if we put in a face in each state, we can do a nationwide facial.
Love it. So and that's an idea that I gave her last week, and she was like, I'm doing that. So you can say, it's my goal to have a face represented in every single state in the U.S. Who do you know? Do you know anybody in Virginia? Do you know anybody in Maryland? Do you know anybody in California? I'm still looking for somebody in Alaska. That's also a great thing to say to people. Let me turn this off. It's a great thing to say to people when you're booking them on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I just realized you live in Wisconsin. I don't have any faces represented in Wisconsin. Will you be Miss Wisconsin? Will you be Miss Nebraska? I'm sure once we put them on Facebook, we can do a virtual sash. But you guys, that is a great way to, you know, really get out there and start spreading yourself out. Because that's what virtual is all about. I mean, look at where all y'all are right now. We got Maine, we got the Carolinas, we got Maryland, we got West Virginia. I mean, I still don't know where Cecilia lives. Minnesota, I think. I don't know, Kansas, whatever. I can't keep all those square states separate. I'm geographically challenged, okay? And I'm in Arizona. Okay? So we can do this. You can meet up with people all over. Joan, I know your hours are cray-cray, but when you look at the different time zones, you could do a party an hour before you leave for work, and that's going to hit other time zones at a good time because you're Eastern. So you think about people you know in California and on the West Coast and the Midwest, and it's early evening for us when you're taking off for work. That's perfect. Okay. So what's the next step, Alice? After you send her maybe 1 to 2 text messages, what's the next thing you do? You call her. Yes. I just wanted to keep your, you know, my face and my voice in the forefront of your life because it was just such a great opportunity to meet you the other day. I don't want you to think I'm a Mary Kay stalker, but I just don't want to fall off your radar. Call it like it is. I don't want to fall off your radar. I can't wait to feature your beautiful smile, your gorgeous skin, your beautiful eyes in my virtual portfolio.
I like that because it's also building relationship, which I think is important too. It's not just about, hey, come to my party and buy something, but you're really building a relationship by communicating like this. I like that. And
then as soon as she books a day and time, then you guys slip a postcard in the mail or a thank you note. I'm really looking forward to seeing you Now, let's say you book it today for tomorrow, you're going to have to write a thank you note afterwards. But thank you notes are lost art objects. So write a quick thank you note. I get the ones from Mary Kay, and they're now I can't reach them anymore because they're all the way in my filing cabinet, which used to be right next to me. But I keep them right in there, and I just whip it out. And on your chart, you're going to say, text 1, it was nice meeting you. Text 2, I want to stay on your radar. Touch number 3, I sent her a thank you note. Touch number 4, booked her for the party. Touch number 5, told her she could invite up to 5 guests to join her. Y'all, that's another thing too. Don't say, oh, Joan, you can invite all your friends from work. Give her a goal. Be specific. Joan, how many of your girlfriends from work do you think you could invite to join you on your virtual appointment by tomorrow? Well, probably 5 or 6. Okay, good, because 5 is really my limit. Okay, so you and 5 people, that's actually perfect. So let's narrow it down to 5. Does that sound good? Yes. Okay. And when did I tell her it's due? Tomorrow. Because she's going to lose enthusiasm by Wednesday. You have to have a sense of urgency. And you guys, I want to tell you something. If you're going to lose them as a potential customer or a potential hostess, wouldn't you rather just know and get it over with? Next. Wrinkles to her. When she's all shriveled up somewhere, she's going to be calling your name. Okay? Come crawling back to you. Oh, look at me. And you're giving great customer service. And y'all, that's something else that I really, really want you guys to tell people. You have got to tell people when you do virtual appointments or face-to-face, I am going to be your consultant. I am going to give you great customer service, and I'm going to make sure you love everything you invest in with Mary Kay. I'm going to make sure you love it. They don't say that at the Clinique counter. They don't say that in Ulta. They take your credit card and go, have a nice day. How much better would Ulta do if they said, we just want you to know that we care about your business and we want to make sure you're 100% happy. So if you're not, Miss Teal, we expect to see you back in here and we will figure out a way to make you happy. Holy samoli. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. I mean, y'all know that that's what Nordstrom's is famous for, right? They charge those extravagant prices and all that because yes, it's high quality items, but they are famous for their customer service. Famous. Because they say things like, Miss Flowers, thank you so much for your business today. We know that you could invest your dollars someplace else, and we really appreciate you stopping in today. Yeah. And that's all you're doing, guys. You're working it like a retailer. Okay, you have got, I'm going to give y'all 10 minutes. Did y'all write down 5 names? I always feel like I'm doing the 5-foot Subway sandwich when I do that. 5 names. Okay, I don't care if you call them or text them or yell out the window. But I want you to say, hey, Susie. Here, I'm going to actually put this in the chat. If her name is not Susie, don't call her Susie. I am in a 10-minute challenge with my Mary Kay unit, and we are covering the nation with our amazing products. Is there any reason why you can't get on my schedule for a 30-minute virtual appointment this week? I have a special, let me go ahead and send that so y'all can start writing it down, gift for you. just for your time and for supporting me winning this challenge. Okay. So y'all can change it if you want to, but Jamie, this will be really good for Sarah to hear you do this with a couple of people. You're going to talk fast. Hey, Cecilia, this is Joanna with Mary Kay. Do you have a quick minute? I'm in a 10-minute challenge with my Mary Kay unit, and we are covering the nation with our amazing products. Is there any reason why you can't get on my schedule for a 30-minute virtual appointment sometime this week? I have a special gift for you just for your time and for supporting me in winning this challenge. I only have a few minutes. What do you say? What do you say? You're going to have to talk a little fast, all right? And we're going to see how many y'all can get by the time we start our next meeting. Can you do it? Even if you call one person and they keep you on the phone or whatever, you guys, that's one person more than you contacted today, right? Right? If you get two, that's two more. Because one of the things Andrea and I are going to be training on next hour is we're going to be training on memorizing your scripts and practicing them in the mirror. So you might as well go ahead and practice, right? You got it? Okay, let's make it happen. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2,